going on there, guys? Jay here with Tap and Turn Gaming, coming at you with another product unboxing video. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the fat packs from Fate Reforged. So let's just take a quick look at the box here. The front we get a nice picture of Sark in there, and I would imagine that's probably a little silhouette of Ujin there. As always, you get the 9 booster packs, which is pretty much the selling point on these. But let's flip it around here and take a look at some of the stuff on the back. Just basically shows you some of the other products you can buy. You know, obviously the intro packs. If you watched some of our previous videos, we've unboxed 2 of those already. Obviously the booster packs. And as far as the contents for this box go, let's take a look at that. So you have the player's guide with complete visual encyclopedia. I actually really like those. You know, just to have a little booklet that gives you all of the images of all the cards and their rarities, you know, and sorts them by rarity is pretty cool. I really do like it. So you have that. You have the Fate Reforged card box, which we can see here on the side. You have the 9 Fate Reforged 15 card booster packs, obviously. You have the 80 card basic land pack, so, you know, if you're starving for basic lands, you know, this will give you, you know, a pretty, you know, decent amount of basic lands to, you know, construct decks with. And then we have the special edition spin down life counter and 2 deck boxes. So, you know, like the MSRP on these, I believe, is about like $40. So, I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty good buy. You know, you get 9 booster packs. Those generally go for about $4 a pop, anyways. So, you know, that's a little less than 40 bucks. And then you get the, you know, the basic land pack. You get this nice little storage box, the life counter, the deck boxes. So, you know, I feel like it's pretty well worth it. So that pretty much wraps up the exterior of the box, but let's crack it open and see what we have inside. Okay, so here is our visual encyclopedia. We'll just take a quick look at that. So, you know, as you can see, you know, I really do like these. You know, they get some lore, you know, little paragraphs about some of the lore inside here. You know, they get, you know, a profile of Ujin, you know, all kinds of cool stuff. You know, it's got stuff for each one of the clans. You know, so you got Abzan. It talks about, you know, the previous cons for each of the clans. You know, for Abzan it was Daghatar. I guess Dramoka, the dragon Dramoka, you know, coincides with Abzan. You know, you got Jeskai, Sultai, Mardu, you know, sorry for flipping back there, but, you know, it's some pretty cool stuff, you know, and then you got, you know, the actual encyclopedia of the cards, all the cards in the set. So I really do like these little booklets. They're pretty cool. And then you have the checklist in the back. So it's basically just a an inventory of all the cards from the set. You know, they tell you the name of the card, the card number, and the rarity. So pretty cool overall, I think. Okay, here we have our little storage box with the rest of our contents inside of it. So obviously this is just the top of the box here. Here's some of our booster packs. There's 5 of our booster packs here, and then we got that life counter, the spin down D20. Here's the remainder of our booster packs and our 80 card basic land pack. And then we have our 2 deck boxes. These aren't too useful for me anyway. You know, with us, you know, Derek and I mainly being EDH players, these won't fit any of our decks, but, you know, they're not bad to have. You know, you could use them maybe for, you know, like an assortment of cards maybe you're constructing a deck for, and you know, you don't have the sleeves for them yet. I generally don't really use them, but, you know, they're pretty cool overall. So, you know, there's one, and we got the second one here. They're pretty basic to, you know, shape up. You just fold these flaps in, fold this down and inside, same here. And there you have yourself a nice little deck box. So there's our deck boxes, our encyclopedia, our card storage container. So let's crack these open. So there's our spin down D20 with the nice little Fate Reforged symbol there. And here's our booster packs. So, you know, we've got 5 of them here. Here's a rules reference card, so if any of you are new to Magic the Gathering, this will give you the basics on how to play. Crack the rest of this open. You know, in here is our basic land pack that consists of 80 basic lands, and the remainder of our booster pack. So there's our basic land pack there, and the rest of our boosters. So that's pretty much the contents of the box. So let's get the bulk of this stuff out of the way, because what I'm most excited about is the booster packs. So let's start cracking those open, shall we? We have 9 of them, so maybe we'll get lucky and get something cool. So there's our 9 booster packs. Let's take booster pack number 1 and crack it open and let's see what we pull. Alright, so we get a Pressure Point, a Whisk Away, a Sultai Emissary, a Jeskai Rune Mark, a Sandblast, Jeskai Sage, Temur Rune Mark, Right Into Being, Bathe in Dragonfire, Map the Wastes, excuse me, Temur Sabertooth, I really do like that card, Cloud Form, Wandering Champion, and our first rare is going to be an Atarka World Render. Very nice. This is probably my favorite dragon out of the set. It's a red-green dragon. It's a 7-cost 6/4 with flying and trample. And whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. So that's really good. Just this card alone, you know, if you were using this as your commander, seeing as it is one of the new legendary creatures, this puts a 2-turn clock on your opponents. All this guy has to do is hit you twice for you to die, because he's going to get double strike when he attacks. So very, very good card. I really do like this card a lot. And that is very nice as well. So in our land slot, we pulled a fetch land, a Flooded Strand. So that's very, very nice. They kind of went back to what they did in Dragon's Maze, where the land slot in your booster pack could potentially be a shock land. So they brought that back for Fate Reforged, and you can potentially get a fetch land in your land slot. So in our we also got a manifest token. But in our very first booster pack, we got 2 rares. We got the Atarka World Render and a nice little Flooded Strand. So that's very nice. I'll always take fetch lands, so I can more than likely trade them away for other things that I want. Alright, so let's go to booster pack number 2 and see what we get here. We're off to a pretty good start, I'd say. First booster pack, we get 2 rares inside. Alright, so here we have a Hooded Assassin, a Ethereal Ambush, an Abzan Advantage, Refocus, Dowsin Gloom, Mardu Scout, Feral Krushock, Lightning Shrieker, Archers of Karsi, Smoldering Efreet, a Ward Scale Dragon, Humbled Defector, Reality Shift, and a Temur War Shaman. It's a 6-cost 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, manifest the top card of your library. Then whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. So that's not bad. It's pretty cool. And a Tranquil Cove in our land slot. And a nice little spirit token. Okay. Let's go to booster pack number 3. Okay, so we get a Reach of Shadows, a Harsh Sustenance, Pressure Point, Whisk Away. I just want to throw this out there. I feel like whenever I see Pressure Point, I feel like Whisk Away is the next card, no matter what booster pack it is. But, you know, they're supposedly random, but I feel like I see one card and then I see the exact same card right after it all the time. But anyways, continuing on, Sultai Emissary, Frontier Mastodon, Elesh's Vanguard, Defiant Ogre, Whisperer of the Wilds, Collateral Damage, Shifting Loyalties, Channel Harm, a Meringue River Prowler, and a Scroll of the Masters. It's a 2-cost artifact. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may put it's not a may, you put a lore counter on this, then pay 3 and tap it. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn for each lore counter on it, so pretty cool. And a Bloodfell Caves. And an insert card. Okay, let's go to booster pack number 4. So we got a Sultai Skullkeeper, a Sandblast, Jeskai Sage, Sultai Runemark, Grim Contest, Pressure Point. Oh, we didn't get a Whisk Away after the Pressure Point this time. Whisperer of the Wilds, Collateral Damage, Temur Runemark, Right into Being, Winds of Kalsisma, Ward Scale Dragon, Humbled Defector, and a Master of the Unseen. Or Mastery of the Unseen, rather. The 2-cost white enchantment. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control, and you can pay 3 and a white to manifest the top card of your library. Meh. It's meh. And then we get a Thornwood Falls and a manifest token. Okay. Next booster pack. Booster pack number 5, I believe. Yes. So we got a Grim Contest, Dragon Bell Monk, Rakshas's Disdain, Gurmag Angler, Sultai Runemark, Abzan Runemark, Return to the Earth, Mardu Scout, Archers of Karsi, Fierce Invocation, Mind Scour Dragon, Neutralizing Blast, Cached Defenses, and a Whisperwood Elemental, Mythic Rare. So he's a 5-cost 4/4. At the beginning of your end step, manifest the top card of your library. Then you can sacrifice Whisperwood Elemental until end of turn. Face up non-token creatures you control gain. When this creature dies, manifest the top card of your library. I'm not, if you guys watched our kind of pre-review video for Fate Reforged, we're not a huge fan of Manifest. But I don't really know how to feel about this guy. I mean, he's a mythic rare, so I don't know if he's worth anything or if he'll be viable in any particular format. But he's a mythic rare, so I guess that's cool that we pulled a mythic rare and we get a Windscarred Crag and an insert. Okay, let's go to booster pack number 6. Pretty decent pulls so far. Pretty pleased with that first booster pack with the fetch land in it as well. That's always nice. So we get a Sibsig Host, a Cunning Strike, a Ration Cleric, Abzan Advantage, Aven Surveyor, Typhoid Rats, Whisper of the Wilds, Mardu Runemark, Ambush Krotik, Dark Deal, Mardu Woe Reaper, a Battlefront Krushock, and another Temur War Shaman. That's kind of lame. We already saw him in one of the booster packs. And we get a foil Temur Sabertooth. That's pretty sweet, because I actually really do like that card. A 4-cost 4/3, you can pay 2 and bounce a creature you control to its owner's hand, and then this creature gains indestructible, so that's definitely not bad. And we get a Thornwood Falls and a Spirit token. Put that nice foil Teamer Sabertooth off to the side. Alright, let's go to booster pack number 7. Here we get a Hooded Assassin, Aven Skirmisher, Lotus Path Djinn, Sultai Emissary, Harsh Sustenance, Great Horn Krushok, Bathen Dragonfire, Frontier Mastodon, Defiant Ogre, Anok Guide, Honor's Reward, Hungering Yeti, Goblin Boomkeg, and a Sandstep Mastodon. He's pretty cool. He's a 7-cost 5/5 with reach. When he enters the battlefield, bolster 5. So if he's your only creature on the board, he'll become a 10/10 when he comes in. But basically how bolster works is it will put that many +1/+1 counters on your weakest creature. So he's pretty cool. And we got a Scoured Barrens and a Warrior token. Okay, let's just shift these over a little bit so we can have all the rares right on camera there. Alright, so we're down to our last 2 booster packs. Let's go to booster pack number 8. Alright, so we get a Warflare, Soul Summons, Sultai Skullkeeper, Reach of Shadows, Harsh Sustenance, Right into Being, Bathe in Dragonfire, Map the Wastes, Lightning Shrieker, Anok Guide, Pyrotechnics, Lotus Eye Mystics, Rite of Undoing, and a Dramoka the Eternal. So another legendary dragon. She's pretty cool. I like her. She's a 5-cost 5/5 flyer. A 5/5 for 5. But when a dragon you control attacks, bolster 2. So that's pretty sweet. And a Tranquil Cove and an insert card. Alright. Pretty cool stuff so far. Now we're down to our last booster. Maybe with the art on this booster being Ujin, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get an Ujin in this pack. That'd be very fitting. I would like to get an Ujin. So let's see. We got a Sultai Skullkeeper, Reach of Shadows, Harsh Sustenance, Pressure Point. Ah, see? Look at that. Look at that. I called it. Pressure Point, and the next card, Whisk Away. I just feel like they say the boosters are random, but I feel like some of them aren't random. Like I feel like you get this, always get the same 2 cards at some, and like back to back too. So there's Pressure Point and Whisk Away, Return to the Earth, Mardu Scout, Archers of Karsi, Fierce Invocation, Feral Krushok, Jeskai Barricade, Rage Form, Teamer Sabertooth, that guy again, I like him, and our final rare, another Atarkar World Render. I mean, I like that card. I just would have liked to have seen a different rare than one that we already pulled. But I did actually want a playset of this card, so I'm not going to complain too much that I pulled another one. So, then we get a Swiftwater Cliffs and a Manifest token. Alright, so that wraps up the booster packs from this fat pack that I purchased today. So kind of just to go over the rares that we pulled in our first pack. We got the Atarkar World Render and a Flooded Strand, so that was very nice. And then we got a Teamer War Shaman, and then we got a Scroll of the Masters. Then we got a Mastery of the Unseen and a Whisperwood Elemental. Mythic, nice little mythic rare there. Not a rare, but a nice foil Teamer Sabertooth, and I actually really do like that card. And then we got another Teamer War Shaman. So out of these 9 packs, we pulled 2 rares as duplicates, which is honestly a little annoying, but I'll take the Atarkar World Render. Then we got a Dramoka the Eternal and a Sandstep Mastodon. And then our last rare was another Atarkar World Render. So, alright, so that wraps up this Fat Pack unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, throw out a like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, we really do appreciate it. Stay tuned to our channel for, we are going to be doing a booster box unboxing at some point, so stay tuned to our channel for that. I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, this has been Jay with Tap and Turn Gaming. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you later in a future video. Thanks a lot.